Hello everybody! So today I have something rather ridiculous. Uh so here we have e5, we have the center game, and you've probably seen my video on the Urasov, but whatever. Uh this is how I get to the Urasov, right? But you know that there are other things he can do besides this knight of six move, which allows me to gambit this next pawn, right? I mean, I don't have to let him, he doesn't have to let me go for this kind of thing. He doesn't have to. He just doesn't have to, right? But instead, the chess.com engine, Magnus Carlsen, the Magnus Carlsen bot on there, you probably heard of him, plays bishop b4 check, right? I push here, and after takes, I don't play knight takes. I play pawn takes. And here the move played something that I did not think of actually doing, which is queen to f6. And so, never mind the best move arrow. I didn't see this earlier, but here you actually get to take here. It's very funny. You can take right here, and all of a sudden there are less than 1,000 games in the database, right? He'll take on a1, just getting a rook. We've sacked the exchange. Our opponent is up 3 points of material. How in the world is this equal? Well, now we have queen to b3, and you'll notice our win rate is actually pretty good here. Why the hell is that? Well, if queen to f6, then now not knight c3. I don't like that. Instead, I play knight to f3, which, as you'll see, most people actually agree with me on. And it's still equal. Still completely equal. It doesn't matter which knight you get out. But the most popular move here is knight to e7 now. So here, I just play knight c3, and the computer castles. Sorry, people will castle here, I assume, and then you get this skewer here. It's very nice. And if he tries to defend here, then all of a sudden, you just have this little thing here, and you force him out completely, and he has to go here. You get this, you get everything, and like you don't even have to move here. You can just go here, and whatever he does, like you could just win. You could just win the exchange back instead, like win a rook. Oh, I'm up the exchange, whatever. Or like you could even just castle it. Even though material's technically equal right now, you have a monster position. Like holy shit, what are you doing, man? And so because of that, I think that I can actually beat the chess.com computer. So if I just pull up chess.com right now, and if I just go to play bots, I'm just going to see what Magnus Carlsen does against this, right? I'm trying to beat every bot that I can think of. Never mind this Nachmanson game that I have going on here. That was just something I did because I was bored. But if we can just go to the top player bots, we find Magnus Carlsen here. And boom. We're going to click play, and we're just going to see what he does. Please, yes, e5. Okay, now we're going to play d4 here. If he takes, we're going to play bishop c4. And if he does what he did earlier, we're going to have a nice little time. We're going to pioneer this opening, and we're just going to see what we can do here. The von der Lasse gambit, and here is what I'm expecting. Please, play it. Because I mean, I can beat him if he does this, or maybe this, but like, whatever. Do I have to go for the Urasov? Come on, I just want to see this. I just want to see how this works on computers. Please, Magnus Carlsen. Alexa, turn on John Bedroom. Just realized the lighting was actually really bad. My whole face was lit up for some reason. I'm going to refresh because these bots often go pretty slow. Because I do live in the middle of the fucking woods, as you can see. But whatever. Come on, Magnus. Jesus, bro. I don't want to play an Urasov right now. You played bishop b4 check earlier. Why can't you play it again? It's a good move anyway. It's what the computer recommends. Pathway. Okay, fuck you. Fine, we'll try an Ursov. We'll try an Ursov. Jesus. Ah, bro. Whatever. Just go back. Plebeian. Okay, if here, if the pawn pushes, then we're just gonna castle. And after that, we're gonna clarify the position a lot more by, castling will clarify the position a lot, right? Okay, and he can't take this. He is pinned to the queen. This is actually mate. If he goes here, we're gonna pin him with rook he1, and then he still can't take because that's mate. Yep. The castle's here. Okay, now bishop d3. If h6, then queen h4. Because that's the line that I've learned, but if here, then also queen h4. What the fuck is a6? I'm still going to go queen h4 because now I'm threatening this, I guess. Okay, I mean, this is the same thing, but it's worse. It's a worse thing for him now. He doesn't have the. What, am I really going to beat the bot just like this? Is it that easy? Are you serious? Cannot be this easy. Like, bro, fuck off. Let's see, hold on. Here. How many defenders do I have? Hold on, it's this idea. Because if he takes here, then, like, there's a bunch of crazy ideas. Okay. I don't know this line. I don't know this. This is all just intuition now. But now he doesn't really have any threats in the position, and I'm doing fine, because like, I'm just threatening to take here whenever. I can take back, and I'm also threatening this rook. Am I just going to win a rook against Magnus, really? Is that how I win this game? I just win a rook? Lame. Kind of gay, too. I don't like it. I don't like that. I'm gonna play rook e2. Just save my own rook, but I'm worried about queen b6 right now. Okay. Well, we're winning. We're winning. We're beating Magnus. All right, I guess we're beating Magnus. Okay. I want to be cheeky and take here because this is mate. No, is it mate though? Because the knight's actually controlling that square. That's very sneaky of you, Magnus. Oh, but then no, because I have here, and that looks pretty unstoppable. Okay. We'll take the free pawn. We'll take the free pawn. That's not free at all. Never mind. I'm stupid. Please give me one take back. Further. What am I doing here? Man, I know I'm not losing. I know I'm winning. I know I'm winning, but it's difficult to find out how. It's annoying. Yep, there we are. Never mind. I'm not winning. I fucked up. We're going to go to game review. We're going to game review that. We're going to see how I played against Magnus. Right? If I have anything below 90 accuracy, I'm going to be pissed. Okay. 85. But I had a brilliant move. What was a brilliant? Okay, so he castled, which was already a fuck up. A6 was a big mistake. H6 was stupid. Boom, get fucked. Queen H5. Yep. I played smart here. I shouldn't have even taken the knight. What if he takes my rook, asshole? The fuck am I supposed to do? I'm loading up bleed chess. I don't care. Shit. I don't mean the Leonardus. Obviously, he doesn't take back. He plays knight e4. But I played queen h5, which is all fine and dandy. But yeah, here, queen e5, and then yeah, bishop f6 is what he played. I went here, then he took. But now you take this, and what the fuck happens when he takes here? Okay, you go back. Thank you. Lee chess always gives me an answer. And now this is a trap, I guess? But now you take this? Oh, well, why not just here? Why can't he take? But that's still sacking a rook. Fuck? That's the best move? Takes, what? How are the checks covered? Jesus. Jesus. Oh, it's awesome. Oh my god. Holy shit. Okay. I don't want this move because then my Nachmanson Gambit is always a draw. Sorry. Okay, looks like we're not gonna have to do any takebacks here. Yurosov, he takes. Well, he takes. We'll take. He has to go back. Knight d6 doesn't work because then you just castle, and then if he takes here, then you just have like rook e1, and then you just have crazy ideas, and like, you just win. But still. So now knight c3, and either this or this are customary. This is also a potential move, but okay, here we know bishop g5, right? If here, then castles, and if here, then we bring the other rook in. Then we have just both rooks staring down the half-open file and the fully open file, and we're going to be doing very well. Okay, here we are with d5, d5. We always hit this move. We always expect this. Always expect this. Here, boom. This is a standard theory. Computers are able to calculate it very well. And, yep. You can never take here because this is always checkmate. If castles or a6, we're just going to play bishop d3. Because for some reason he played a6 earlier, which was just yay and stupid. Okay. Looks like he's playing the same bullshit. All right. He's not going to take back because then that's his mate. Yeah, of course. Queen h5, obviously. Queen to e5. Boom. Ah! I don't know what to do at all. Here. It's kind of a cool idea. Here we just go back. And this is the idea. If here, then this. Brilliant idea is the rook. The rook is the idea. Okay. Oh, he defends with knight d7. Okay, here you just take, right? Don't you? Do you just take? Is it king takes? It has to be king takes, right? Could be anything else. Doesn't make sense. Huh. Okay, well, I'm just going off intuition here. I don't know what I'm doing right now, so. Ooh. Right? There's always that idea. But here, and what happens if he actually takes back? What happens if he does take? What? I don't know. Okay, let's just go over that game. Let's go over. See if anything happened. I don't really understand what happened. We'll see. But I think this would work against the real Magnus very easily. Okay, so I was definitely winning there. One was my brilliant. Yep, yeah, do that. Yeah, I got it. Boom, whatever. All the best moves. H6, knight d7. The fuck was I supposed to? Oh, bishops go? Hi. Oh, hold on. We're going to put this through Elite Chess because I don't trust chess.com. And I'm right! I'm right! Knight g5. I found something the chess.com engine couldn't. I'm fucking right. Fuck you. Fuck you. I was right, you asshole. He plays bishop f6, which is the best move. Okay, so doesn't even know anything. What do you even do here? If takes, then you take with a bishop. Okay, that's definitely good. I'm gonna try to convert that on my own later. So obviously he's not gonna take. Here, h5. What if he takes now? Still okay. What if here? You sack the rook? Yeah, I thought so. But why can't he take? Oh, because that's the thing now. Okay, so we'd have to move the queen. Yeah, well, that's interesting. Okay. That's not at all what I expected. Jesus. We don't know it. One of these two. These are the only moves I've ever seen the computer play here. But he could also play this and transpose to a Scotch Gambit, which I would not want because that's a draw. Just a draw. And I don't want that! I don't want to draw! There we are. Okay. Now he can either check me or take this pawn. He takes the pawn. Okay. This is the mainline Urasov. He cannot play knight to d6 because he can just castle. I explained that earlier. Can't actually make moves on the board right now to actually explain that, but I can draw arrows. So, you know, like if back here, right, he would have gone knight to d6, then we wouldn't just castled. If he had taken here, we would have played rook e1 check here, and now after we take back here, he's actually kind of out of ideas because we always have the idea of knight to e5 or here, and that's actually +5. What the fuck just happened? Okay, well, that was the doorbell, I guess. Jeez. Really trying to learn this because this is just such a crazy thing. And like, I don't know, the Urasov is just a mainline attacking opening. That pre-move's not going to happen, but if it does, I mean, it's cool. You can just pre-move that because it'll only happen. Yeah, okay. Yep. And that A6 move that does absolutely nothing. Probably on the way. Or H6. Either way, you just play Queen H4. Should I pre-move it? Should I pre-move it, chat? Should I pre-move it? Ah, there's no chance to pre-move it, but now I'm winning. Boom. Boom. Sacrifice the bishop a million ways. Let's see, what are we supposed to do here again? Right, because if he takes there, you get the idea of the rook sack on e8, which is still insane to me. Just absolutely insane. Just deviant. Deviant. You're an absolute deviant if you find that. Okay, here we are. And the move was to take with the king. And after here, it was knight g5. And then if back, then it was h4. If takes, then pawn takes. But yeah. Right, pawn takes? So, if there, then you have h5 now, which is really weird. Let's just see what happens here. Let's see what happens. Okay, I'm finally out of theory. It's been 21 moves, right? So we had a good run with the theory. But let's see. Let's see what we can do now. Bishop d7. Okay. You know what? I'm going to cheat at chess right now. He doesn't take. He plays here. You're supposed to play rook to e3. Okay. This is not an actual chess game right now. I'm not actually cheating at chess, but I'm trying to learn this, right? And I'm not going to checkmate Magnus Carlsen or anything from this. I am going to, resign if this happens. So he does take. But now here, I guess. And okay. This will definitely happen, so what then? Just F3. F3, that's insane. Wait, 1 second. I actually